welcome to my Let's Play Feed the Beast Beyond episode 42. This episode, I think we're going to go ahead and start playing some with Tech Reborn and some of the higher end machines, but I'm not going to use the industrial craft. I'm going to use my normal power system just because it seems wonky. So I've already set up some power down in my industrial room. So what do we want to try making first? I think an industrial centrifuge should be one of our first machines. So to make that, we need advanced machine blocks, which take advanced alloys, which means we're going to need a compressor, and we're going to make a lot of plates. So do they have their own plate maker? I know we have a plate maker already. Charge vents. Dragon egg siphon. Assembling machine. Diesel generator. Industrial electrolyzer. That's another machine we're going to want ultimately. I thought they had something. Rolling machine is theirs. Because I don't know how to make these their circuits because it doesn't show up anywhere. But we can make these. Which take these, which take wire. So, how do we want to do that? Got a couple copper plates. Let's grab half a stack of copper. Start that cooking, because we do have our basic machines we already built. Actually, we have a crafting. Why didn't I build a crafting station down there? I don't know. We have one right here. So we could build a crafter. We have to get cables over there. We could automate it. Their rolling machine is a lot more complicated. The scrap boxinator, vacuum freezer, fusion reactor, distillation tower, sawmill, lightning rod, fusion cell, gas turbine, iron alloy furnace, chemical reactor, ridiculous storage devices, so maybe what we want to do is build some overclockers. So to build an overclocker, we need coolant cells. And to build coolant cells, we need universal fluid cells. And to build universal fluid cells, we need water and that. So an extractor can extract it to empty the cell. Put air in them. So it looks like the overclockers are going to be a little complicated to make right now. So maybe I need to make a second. Maybe I do need to automate these. Which means I'd have to get a cable. I have the cables there. So I could run them down the front here. And then those there. So I could automate these. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So we're going to need an exporter. We're going to need... Actually, we're going to need more than one. No, we're going to need importers. Okay. So we're going to need 4 importers. Looks like I already have several. And then we're going to need crafters. Then we're going to need cable. Okay. We should find some better lights. Let's look up some lights while I'm thinking of it. I think that's what we want. So let's go ahead and make white Lumar. We have some bones. Let's see, that gives us 4. Grinder from Tech Reborn gives us 6. That gives us 6. That gives us 4. And that gives us 6. That gives us 6. That gives us 6 with a chance of more. Okay? So our old friend, the sag mill. Okay. So Lumar. Throw that in there. And then iron bars. And gold nuggets we don't have to worry about, so go ahead and craft 10 of these. And then redstone torches. Craft 10 of those. Let's go ahead and make 5 of those. Okay. Get rid of these torches. There, that looks a little more technical looking. Okay. And did I grab the cable? Yes, I did. So let's go ahead and get the cable started. Okay, cable. Can't do it that way. We'll have to break one of these. Okay. And go ahead and put these back down. Let's grab our exporter. We already have our importers. How's our crafting doing? Okay. So the exporter goes here. The importers go here, here, and here. And another one will go there once we get stuff to find. Can I still access these from the front? Yep. That's why I sort of wanted them on the front, because I still wanted to be able to manually access those. Okay, let's go ahead and get out our wrench here. Wrench, wrench, wrench. Okay. I'm probably going to have to teach the system how to make blocks of coal, but that's okay. Okay, so next thing we need is another rolling machine, which means we're going to need some bronze and a bunch of other stuff. Let's put you away for the moment. I should have my wire. Oh, that's not what it's called. What is it called? Metal former. So we'll need a basic circuit, which means we're going to need these. Okay. We're going to need 9 iron plates, so let's get 9 iron here. We'll go ahead and make 16 because we'll probably need more later. So we'll change this into that, throw those in there, let those cook up. And we're going to need bronze item casings, which means we need bronze plates. So we're going to need 5 bronze plates. We do have that craftable. So I have to wait for the iron plates to get done. And probably what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take a break and get all these plates and stuff done, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I basically added all the various recipes down to the system there. And I'm just waiting on the last iron plate here. And that should give us our industrial centrifuge. Yay! So if we go down here, now if my testing was right, this should fill up with normal power, which it does. I don't know what Fe and how that compares to other stuff, but we now have our industrial centrifuge. So there's the blast furnace, which has something completely new that we need to figure out. Electric alloy, industrial grinder, implosion compressor. So, is this the one I wanted? Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Lets me make methane. It will turn 4 sap into 14 rubber. I don't have that type of sap. Soul sand, it will turn into sand, saltpeter, and pulverized coal. Lava cells. Ooh, lava cells will give us tin, copper, and gold, and a little bit of tungsten. Pulverized iron will give us small tin dust and small nickel dust, which really doesn't help us much. But there was some other chemical reactor. Is that the one I wanted? Rolling machine, which just crashed again. Okay, we're back, and the next thing I want to make, which I was trying to figure out, is the industrial electrolyzer. But we might actually want the industrial grinder at some point. Which takes water or mercury. And I don't even know how we get mercury. And that takes sodium and mercury and huh. That is interesting, but we'll worry about that first. We need this. So to build this, we're going to need advanced circuits, iron plates, and extractors. So I'm going to need 3 circuits. Whoops. And 3 machines. And we might as well go ahead and get another half a stack of iron plates going. Because I'm probably going to need them. Okay. And where were we? Oh yeah, we need 12 tree taps. So now we should be able to make our 3 extractors. Need more iron plates, and then we're going to need 2 advanced circuits. Okay. So I basically programmed most of these recipes in, and they're all automated downstairs. They're not fast, but they work. So the industrial grinder takes various fluids to it to do the various things, and there might be stuff here I need to get from it, but I don't think so. So now we can get some of those weird dusts we have. Let's see what they do. So we have sapphire dust, that we know what it does. Pyrite dust, we know what that does. Sulfur dust, we know what it does. Glowstone, we know. I don't know what Draconian does, but I got a fair amount of it. So let's see if these do anything. Apparently you have to have at least 2 to do anything. Okay. You do anything. You give us sulfur and pulverized iron. It looks like you had to have at least 3 to do that. So in theory now, if we go throw these in some place to cook, we should get something. And I got my mine running again, and it must have finally finished. Let's grab this stuff. And go ahead and throw this stuff in here. And since our mine's done, we'll turn it off. So we can do magma cream, dirt gives us sand, clay, and gravel. That actually might be useful. Why does dirt give us 2 different things? Mycelium gives us sand and mushrooms. Golden apple, golden apple. Golden apple, glistening. Various fruits give us methane. Mushroom soup gives us methane. Bread gives us methane. Meats give us methane. It takes a lot to make methane. Gives us rubber. Soul sand gives us sand, saltpeter, coal, and an oil cell. Lava gives us tin, copper, and electrum. With a little bit of tungsten. So we have a way to artificially suit for gravel. Now this I don't understand. Bronze gives us a little bit of copper and a little bit of tin. That one I understand. But like 2 iron gives us a little bit of tin and a little bit of nickel. That doesn't seem worthwhile. Or 2 silver gives us a little pile of that. 2 lead gives us a little pile of that. So 1 bronze gives us 1.5 copper and half a tin. Brass. Nickel gives us 3 nickel gives us 1 small iron, 1 small gold, and yeah, some of these I don't understand why they're there. So sulfur gives us sulfur, surprisingly. Delirium gives us trillium. Helium gives us helium-3. Calcium carbide. Oh, those are for the fusion generator, I think. Marble dust gives us magnesium and calcite. That might be worthwhile. Basalt dust gives us peridot dust, calcium dust, flint dust, and dark ashes. Hydrogen gives us delirium. 2 dark ashes give us ashes. 16 yellow garret give us glaucure. So some of these I understand what they're there for. Ender pearl, ender eye dust gives us ender pearl dust and blaze powder. Netherrack dust gives us sulfur, redstone, pulverized coal, and a golden nugget. So we have a source of sulfur and coal and redstone from that, okay? Endstone dust gives us helium-3. We don't really have a source of that. Lapis gives us lazurite. Glowstone gives us redstone. So is there a way with these to make bee production? Now it doesn't look like there's any way to actually make glowstone. Well, next step, we'll go ahead and call it an episode at this point. And I think next episode we'll work on a mob grinding machine, so we can start producing mob drops whenever we want. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun Minecrafting.